Today in this video, we're going to learn about the free skip tracing method you can use in your wholesale business. If you haven't generated a lot of money, if you don't have a big budget, this method is completely free. It's easy to do. You can do it from your phone. You can do it from your laptop. A super simple way of finding out who the owner of a property belongs to, their number, and if they have a new address, okay? So what you can first do, depending on where you get your address from, say someone sends it to you, say you find it on Zillow, you find it on Craigslist, wherever you find it. For this example, we're just gonna go with Houston. Once you find a property, that's just totally up to you on how you find it, how you go forward in looking for it. So once you get a listing, I normally go here and I do for sale by owner. And I usually tell it how many or what I'm looking for. So this method that you're going to learn today is how to find properties and how to skip trace them for free. So with this simple video, you're able to just go forward today and actually look up properties. Okay. I'm going to spell Houston right first. There you go. Okay, so we already gave it our criteria. We told it we wanted for sale by owners, max of 500K, and we only wanted houses, okay? So we can do a minimum. Let's actually reverse it. Let's do a max of 100K, minimum of 50, max of 75. Let's see about this, okay? So we'll do it here. So we did a minimum of 50, max of 75, for sale by owners, and we have houses, okay? And this is using Zillow.com. So with this right here, we can come in, you can find a property, and they have some pictures and stuff here. Okay, so you see all the pictures. See, it has a big old hole inside, and that's cool and that's fine, right? So we know this is the property address right here, okay? No payments, cash as is only, not qualified for convenient loans. You need to have to sell, list this property information, reach out. Sometimes you get other wholesalers who list properties on Zillow. So just be mindful when you do look for sale by owners to read through it and see kind of what's going on. And a lot of times on the for sale by owners, you can go down and this is the property owner's phone number. But we also want to go into our skip tracing. So you go to fastpeoplesearch.com. You can search by name, you can search by phone number, you can search by address. So we're going to search by address. We're going to put in the address that we found. Alejandro. Now this could be multiple people, so you want to make sure you look into it, kind of see what they have going on, who's who, most recent address, Mr. Isaac Bojas. You can see that here. This is all public records, so I don't mind showing it. It's public. You can find it for free. So they have this number of the property owner of the 6987. And it could be or could not be this person. But these are the people who are associated with that address. So there's a few relatives, Isaac and Alejandro. Those are names that are associated with the address that's here for this property. So what you can do is when you go through here and you find the name and the number, you can call these three numbers and see if this person is associated with this house. You can call the number that's right here in hopes that that's the direct person that you want to speak to. So you can use two different methods. So say we go back and we want to find another house, right? So we go here. We know this is the address. We know this is the address right here. And scroll down. Property owner, 605286. You would come back into your Fast People search. You put the address down. We would just see if these two work together. Hunt. We know it's probably a Hunt individual. Let's go back to this number, 2806. This might be Mr. Hunt's property. There was another Hunt here on the list. Leona Hunt. It doesn't have any numbers, but she might be 90 years old. Rodney, 71. So maybe a mother and a son. Christina. Maybe a daughter. So you have a few options to figure out who's the owner, but these options help you when you're looking for your for sale by owners. Like I said, you have all the criteria you can change here. The more criteria you put in, the more options you get here on the side. And these are all for sale by owners, but they are already listed. So if you find a for sale by owner, you want to make sure that if you get a price that it's below the price that's listed here, because these are already on the internet. So if you go to an end buyer and you tell them you want 100K for this house, but it's listed for 89, they're going to go through the person that's listed here. So you would have to get your property lower than what's listed on Zillow. So when you reach out to these individuals, you either have to have them remove the listing or you have to get the price lowered. And even when you remove the history, their listing, the history still stays. And it shows you every time this property was listed on the MLS system and what it was listed for. These are all rental prices. This was a for sale price for 110 back on 2019. So that was last month. So you got the 110 right here, but if they take it down, it'll be listed. And that's the end buyer can say, well, if it never sold at 110, you're asking for 125. You know, why not go here and buy it for 110? So you always want to have that in mind when you do get these properties for the for sale by owners. And when you take them out to do Fast People Search to do your free skip tracing, just keep in mind that when you look them up, you can use a name, a phone number, or an address. Even if you're getting your properties from Driving for Dollars, all you have to do is just put the address in here, and that way it'll still pull up a list of people. If you get your information for other people driving for you, like referrals, if you get them from a list, maybe like List Source, or if you pay for a list from somewhere, you still want to be able to take it in here and do a skip trace in Fast People Search for completely free. You can also search in Zillow. This is completely free. So these are two free methods that you can utilize in your wholesale business if you're just getting started. Okay, so again, that's fastpeoplesearch.com. And then this is Zillow.com. Zillow, you can do your for sale by owners. Fast People Search is where you can skip trace for absolutely free. It gives you phone numbers, it gives you email address, it gives you current address. And these are both free methods. All right, thanks.